Hello, people! This is so exciting! I have a crazy day for you today. I'm sharing my recent Lego fun that I've been having. Every so often, we'll pop in some things that I've done in the past, and maybe you can share with me too. I am doing this here today all on my own, but I'm hoping that some of you who are listening out there will join in for this event today and every Tuesday at 3:30 Pacific time. So, what am I doing in the studio today? This is Brickersville, California, which is in Shoreline Village. It is a beautiful 960 square foot studio, and you can come in and work. Just find it online, brickersville.com. But, I have to share my lovely t-shirt. Brickersville t-shirt, yay! And these are models that we created. I'm kind of into penguins, so today I'm showing you, I don't know if I'll actually get started on it. This is a Lego Creator set that I happened to get when I went to Brickersville, which sadly is not going to be alive at the Pasadena Civic Auditorium anymore. But they have promised that there will be online events and some other things coming up in person in a different format soon for all you fans of Lego, Brickersville. So I won this in a raffle. Isn't that awesome? I can't wait, because the reason I picked this one was because it has a lot of landscape bricks or architecture bricks, the little brick things here. And I'm really trying to figure out how to make stable roofs like this. So I thought, I've done this before where I've built models that have roofs, but I've never really sat and paid attention to it. And in the meantime, I've been trying to make models with roofs, and my roofs keep falling down. I'll show you one, for example. Excuse me for a minute while I step away. All right, sorry about that, guys. This is the model of me trying to build the ice cream shop, which is in Shoreline Village, just downstairs in lovely Long Beach, California. Oh my God, somebody put the doll, the Friends figure. So cute. It really does look nice in that position. Anyway, so it's all pink, and one day I'll possibly take you outside and show you where it is so that you can see what I'm trying to model. But I had put a roof on it, and the roof came down. And then I had a smaller one that I built, and I don't know, that one might have been devastated. Sometimes kids devastate them. You know what I mean, right? And so I'm really trying to figure out how to make good roof lines of different heights, right? This is a really awesome location. And as I walk you around, you will see what I'm looking at, so that you can understand why I'm inspired to build it. There are so many different textures of siding, and it's a very old-fashioned little building here in lovely Long Beach, California. Come visit us sometime. We are Brickersville, Suite 419Q, upstairs of the Pirates Cove gift shop in Long Beach, California. Some of you guys may be very close to where we are now. So I'm going to show you a little look around at my desk right now. There's my desk, and these are all of the things that I'm working on, and I'm going to share that with you. Okay, so I've been focused on trying to build the Shoreline Village. Well, I say focused. It's not really so focused, but I have a lot of things that I'm trying to integrate. Shoreline Village. So I started with the ice cream shop, and on my channel you'll see some videos related to that. More recently, I started another ice cream shop. You're going to say, why are you constantly walking around? I need an assistant. You want to be my assistant? Just put your hand up and let's figure it out. So this is the second ice cream shop that I'm building. I actually call it the ice cream shop. Ice cream, get it? Ice cream. Because it's made with pink bricks. Again, I'm trying to stick to the pink color. And it's Unikitty, right? But this one has a special purpose. This one is being built as a great ball contraption module. So if you can see it from the top, you can see the bricks theoretically will come in here, get mushed around a little bit, and ideally will go down this staircase. I realized after I built this model that these stairs might be a little steep, and then I would have trouble figuring out how to get the balls around the corner and to go back up the stairs again. So I've decided I'm going to make a whole bunch of these, not just in this scale, smaller scale too, because I might run out of pink bricks, in smaller scales and bigger scales and whatever scales. So the idea is standalone great ball contraption modules, and this could be one of them. And I'm making ones that don't work because I'm getting ready to do a project with a school in LA, and that project will introduce the engineering method from to a bunch of kids. I think this time we're working with 6th and 7th graders and hopefully 8th graders to help support them. So the engineering method goes like this. You come up with an idea for something you want to do. Then you see what other people have done before it. Then you decide what you want to do. Then you try it out. Then you evaluate it. Did it work? And then you do it again. So if you consider that these are my tryouts, right? These are like me deciding what I want to do. I want to build a great ball contraption that is the ice cream shop. Oh, okay, great. What's been done before? Well, you might say what's been done before with great ball contraptions, because that's the engineering part of it. And basically with engineering contraptions, great ball contraptions, you can look online and find all kinds of things to see how they do it, right? So I started with the easy part. The easy part is making things go down. Right? Gravity helps to pull them down. So I built the slope. You can see the slope in here, right? And then I never finished it, which is okay, right? So the kids you're gonna laugh at this, right? The kids get to say, "Oh, look, we got one here, but she didn't finish it, and it didn't really work so well. Why didn't it work so well, and what can we do?" This actually is an advantage, my my innate inability to finish things, because when you're doing projects that involve the engineering method, often the kids only get a chance to go through one cycle. It's really hard in a classroom to find time to have the kids iterate and improve. And so by doing this, by me giving them my cast-offs and building cast-offs deliberately for them, does that make sense? Building cast-offs for them? Well, I really do intend to do that. So I'm creating models, I'm having ideas, and I'm not fixing them on purpose because I'm going to let the kids try to fix them. They might decide, okay, there are a few things that can happen with this. They might totally destroy them as they try to fix them. They might not fix them, but build something different, which is totally okay with me. They might fix it. And did I say they might totally destroy it and nothing will come of it? Whatever. We'll see how this works. So this part is looks deliberately like this. This section will be closed off. I'm just waiting to figure out the right colors and to get things that work. There is a little sort of chimney-like stack here. I'll walk you around the ice cream shop, and I'll put some links to previous videos of me making things in this description, right? And then, but the back here will always be open. That's the intent. And I've also finished the top here because I want to make it so that we can put the roof on. And these are tiles. I want to be able to take it off easily because if you know anything about GBCs, they are very prone to not doing what they're supposed to be doing. And the balls will end up in lots of places that are not where they're supposed to be. So anyway, this is my project. So this is actually my third ice cream shop. And I'm going to put it over there or somewhere not here. Okay. Somewhere that hopefully I don't end up like running into it and dropping it. Okay, here's my fourth ice cream shop. I built this in a little session. I started this in a little session. Continued it. I actually started it at Bricks LA because I had the other thing and I thought I would display that at Bricks LA, and I did actually. You might say like, Trish, it wasn't finished. Why'd you display it? Well, I did display it next to a GBC that was just as clunky. Didn't work very well. But hey, it was my own creation. And that's the minimum prerequisite for being at a fair. Everybody else had pretty nice stuff. Very beautiful looking, but that's okay. So this one doesn't even have any GBC elements to it. I'm just building the outside. Now, there are a few things that I've already forgotten to do. I've forgotten to put windows in here. And I need to go back and look for that. Because all of my stuff is well played with, the windows are not in the window pile. They're in the big pile. And there are like tons of big piles in the other room. But for now, this is how I'm doing it. And I'm exploring a not eyes ice cream shop, not eyes ice cream shop philosophy. And I'm trying to use 3 studs to create my texture. So that I'm also using these models to create examples that maybe the kids can say, oh, that might be one way I can do it. Or not, right? And so for that, I also made a strawberry ice cream plant. And so that's it. So for right now, this is what I got. And maybe I'll spend some time just talking to you and working on that. But not right at this moment because there's more stuff to do. I'm sharing with you other things that I got at Bricks LA. Oh my gosh, a custom kit. Very cute. I think these were $20, the value. It's 96 pieces for ages 18 plus for AFLs, because that's what. And it was, the label is 2022-01-07. And it is Little Griffith Observatory. You see that? Griffith Observatory. And it was designed by Tim Heiderich in 2021. Very cute. So here it is. It's a kit of cards in tan and white. A little Bricks LA sticker. And an instruction book. Oh my gosh, so cute. This is very professional. Wow, look at this. Very professionally done. Very nice. When you do kits in large quantities like the Lego company does, you can get some efficiency in scale. Meaning like you can make it a little cheaper because you're doing it with large scale equipment and you're making a whole bunch of them. When you're making a few, which I don't know, this might have been 100 or 200 being done for this. Maybe it was 400 or 5, but then you can end up with, it costs you a lot more to put it together, right? So $20, good price. Okay, next on, while I was over at Bricks LA, somebody gave me They must have bought something. And it has this coupon, right? The coupon says, oh, it's written in English, French, and Spanish. Which language should I read it in? I'll start with English because I think that most people that I'm speaking to here who will be watching this will be English speakers. Now, why don't you tell me, are you watching this? And if so, are you watching this? Well, if you're watching this, can you tell me, put it in the chat, what language you speak, right? So what language do you speak? Kelong. Kids go free to Legoland resorts and Legoland Discovery Centers. It has a code on it. Visit legoland.com/LegoInsert for terms, conditions, restrictions, and to buy tickets. For Legoland locations and hours of operations, visit legoland.com. Offer expires 12/31/2023. And there's a code, a discount code to get you your kids free. I believe you probably have to pay for an adult. Oh, right. It says kids go free with paid adult ticket. So if you want this code, it probably is good just for one kid. And it says con un boleto de pago para adultos. I will send this code to you if you put it in the chat that you want to have it. Okay, so kids go free, or at least one kid goes free with you just because you were watching my live stream. Okay, just so you can plan your day, this live stream is going to end at 4:30 today. I'm doing that because it's just me, and although I can talk to myself all day long, 24 hours a day, I don't really want to. So not today. And I'm hoping that tomorrow some of you will join again. And I'm trying to figure out how to connect it to my Zoom so that I can actually have a Zoom thing. But if not, then we will live stream on the channel. And that's how we go. You can check on Eventbrite. I have a sign up for the Zoom. And then we're going to chat sort of like this for an hour. And then I'm going to switch to live stream. So, okay, what else is next? Okay, this one is a little heavy. Wow. What is so heavy, you might ask? Well, the number on it is 5,627. And it is 5,627 wrenches. I bought these at Brickersville too. And you might ask, why would you buy 5,627 wrenches? Well, because I could, because it was a good deal. Somebody else might say, is it a good deal if you never use it? Well, that's why I do these live streams and meetings and classes and stuff, because I want to see how to create little games and things that we can create with things like wrenches. How about that? Not just wrenches, but other things. So the first challenge I have is to consider, what can you do with a wrench? Well, if you have a minifigure, which, believe it or not, I might not have a minifigure. Don't you love that sound? The sound of things moving. Lego. Okay, I've got to go find me a minifigure. Why don't you go find a minifigure and a wrench at the same time? Okay, here's a bag of minifigures that somebody gave me. People give me stuff sometimes, so yes. It's fun to get stuff. So let's get the minifigure body, the torso. And you don't need more than the torso for this demonstration. I'm going to put a wrench in his hand. See that? Actually, let me see if I can find an Emmett, because Emmett is more appropriate for this. Emmett, where are you, Emmett? Yeah, because he's kind of construction, right? So, oh, well, I see Emmett legs. Emmett likes legs. Do you have an Emmett? Oh, I found one. Yay! Okay, Emmett. And what color are Emmett's legs? Are they orange too? Okay. And then, like that, right? So you might say, okay, well, there you go. I have one thing I can do with a wrench. If you want to understand what things you can do with wrenches or any Lego part, you know that scientific method we talked about where you think about what you want to do? Ooh, I'll find a problem to solve. The problem to solve is to do something with all of these 5,627 wrenches that I've bought. Then you say, oh, okay, what problem can I solve with these wrenches? First, you have to find out what people have done with it. So to find out what people have done with wrenches, you can look online. You can look at images. How would you find those images? Well, maybe they've tagged it with minifigure wrenches or Lego wrenches or something. Maybe you can look up the part number and look up on something like Bricklink to see how that part has been used in sets. And this is where we start learning about the Lego environment. So each of these parts, whether it's the legs, the torso, I don't know if the little minifigure hands have their own part number, but they all have part numbers on them. I have to tell you, the part numbers are written in teeny tiny or molded in teeny tiny plastic letters that I have trouble seeing sometimes. So I'll spend a lot of time looking at a part trying to figure out the part number. So for this one, I think I'm going to need to turn on the light. So let me do that. Again, leaving my post. Tell my assistant to turn on the light. My non-existent assistant. Existent assistant. Okay. So here is the wrench. Looking for the part number on the wrench. If you have any Lego part, feel free to also look up that part number. Oh, I think I see something. I see something, but I can't read it. Oh my gosh, I think I need to get a loop. Well, it's on this side of the wrench. I can see it. But what does it say? That is a very good question. Let me go under the light. Impossible to see. I apologize. Well, there's another way to find out what the part number of the Lego wrench is. This is where, if I were doing this on Zoom, it would be a lot easier for me to navigate with you. But, let me see if I can get my phone, and maybe I can search it on my phone and share that to you, because that'll be helpful. Okay, here I have my cell phone, And I am going to get on my browser and I'm going to do a search for Lego wrench. And then Bricklink, because Bricklink is kind of like a good place to go for that. It says part item number 4006. So the way it works is this: Bricklink has one name for things, and Lego has another name for things, number for things. So I am going to tell you the kinds of information you can find on Bricklink about this minifigure wrench. It says minifigure, utensil, tool, spanner, wrench / screwdriver. Oh, right, it has a screwdriver on the other side. Released 1979 to 2002. Weight is 0.39 grams. Okay, and then there's a size. There's a whole bunch of them for sale on Bricklink, and I didn't know this, but it also came in, aside from black, it came in dark bluish gray, light bluish gray, light gray, and flat silver. Oh, those are the ones for sale. And then view all colors. Oh, I guess that's it, pretty much. Okay. So let's look up 4006 in another browser window on Lego.com. Or is it the alternate item number? Lego.com part 4006. Lego minifigure utensils. You can do it in bricks and pieces, which is how you reorder replacement parts. So I'm going to just do it by bricks. I live in the United States. Okay. Next. Design ID 4006. Search. Hopefully they'll find it. Yay! It found it. So I found the part number. I don't know why it's there 3 times. Okay, well, I think they're 3 different colors. Okay, so we found the part number. Okay, so we might need to say on Bricklink, there is a place where you can find out what sets have used it. So let me see if I find that. Okay. This is Bricklink, bricklink.com, and I did a search on 4006, but I could have said minifigure wrench. And then I scroll across. So there's the wrench. I scroll across, and on this side, it says item appears in 464 sets, 2 minifigures, 13 books, and 3 gear. Not sure what that is, but let's look at 464 sets. Now, most of the time in the sets, I imagine it will be somebody holding it, right? A minifigure holding it, like that first one. The second one is the petrol station. So let me look at that. Okay. Town figures, advent calendar, Batman, Mickey Mouse's propeller plane, the Flaming Foundry, 36 Little People, Ford Mustang. Okay. So I'm going to have you do that on your own. And I'm just going to look at a couple of these. So a lot of these are like minifigures standing with a wrench, right? Those I'm not going to look at. But if it's one that's a set, I'm going to see if the set has the part used in a different way that is not just a minifigure standing with a set, right? With a wrench. So see that one? Nice set, but it's a minifigure standing with a wrench. So let's close that. And okay, let's open this car. Okay, this one, it has a possibility. It's a car, but there's nobody standing with a wrench, right? So maybe it's used in some other way. That set, oh, where did the set go? It was an Audi. It was a 2020 set. So now I can look up Audi Sport Quattro S1. So now I want to go and look up the instructions. Audi Sport okay, I don't want to put the year because I might get it wrong again. Download, okay, and so when I did that, it says building instructions, continue, accept the cookies, and then it says building instructions. Year 2020, download PDF. So now I'm getting the PDF. How to download building instructions online. Well, no. Let's see. Did that work? Did that work? So I guess I could go. This is not looking good, right? If I was on my laptop, it'll be a lot easier. Next time, I think I'll be doing this from 2 laptops. So let me see. I need to find my file viewer. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not going to continue this because this is just way too laborious. You know, I was trying to decide if I needed to get Zoom or if I could do this on live streaming. And not being able to share my desktop, I think, is a big problem. So I am going to move on. Now I've showed you how to do it. Go find all of the Lego sets that use minifigure utensil tool, wrench, and then part number 4006, and then see how they use the wrench, right? And these can be ordered from lego.com. I might put a few of these available up on Etsy if you want to order it. I won't charge a lot, but and then I don't want to give away my ideas yet. I want you to think about what you might do with the wrench. I have some ideas, but again, I don't want to give them all away on day 1, hour 1, right? Okay, so that is the box of 5,000 plus wrenches. Now we're going to spend the rest of the time working on this. I love this set. I have never built it, but I love this set because it's called the German Shepherd set. And for those of you who know me, know that I had a German Shepherd, and he's now gone on to the big kennel in the sky. But, I guess we call it dog park in the sky. But he even had his own channel, Chowder GSD. You can go find it. He's met lots of other dogs, and he lives on through his channel. I haven't posted there much, but maybe one day I'll post something about these. So I've been stocking up on these. I've bought 50 so far because I'm planning an event in April called 2x4 Day. It's because of the 2x4 brick, which because I'm sorting my 2x4 bricks, I don't have any in this area because I've moved them all over there. But a 2x4 brick might look something like something like this. This is not a Lego, right? This is a souvenir item with printed Bricks LA on something that looks like a 2x4. And red is a color that's really kind of prominent with the 2x4. So, and this is a nice like tension reducer. But on 2x4 Day, I will be doing an activity with these. So you can go get your German Shepherd dog brick so that you can participate with us on 2x4 Day. I'm opening the set. This set is the set Creator 3-in-1. I love these little packs. These little packs are usually, not very expensive. And of course, this is a 2021 version. So if you're going to go get your pack, go get it soon because you might not be able to get it later, right? And then the only way to build this model would be to buy it by the parts or to get it on the used market or something like that. So this is for ages 6+, pack number 30578, German Shepherd. Oh, warm and fuzzy. I'm going to have a picture of my Jeremy later. Chowder was his name. Chowder GSD was his channel. 76 pieces, building toy. And this one is doing something my Chowdy never would do. He's playing with a Frisbee. My dog was not a catcher. And he wasn't a swimmer, although he did like to stand in the waves at Rosie's Dog Beach and hang out. And he loved to meet other dogs. Loved to meet other dogs. He was big. He was a king shepherd, I think as they call it. So here I am taking the parts out. And the reason I ordered so many of these is that the idea that I have for this project is that we will all start with the set. And if you know about German Shepherds, the colors are basically similar, but they have them in different markings. So the idea behind the project is to start with the set, build the set as is. That gives us a little bit of experience with how the set works. And then we get to see the choices of parts. And we can consider what parts we might use differently. And more importantly, for the German Shepherds, is we might consider what colors we might use differently so that the final dog ends up looking like ours. We might also find that some of the limbs of the dog are a little bit longer or shorter on our dog, so on our Jeremy. So, we have to kind of watch out for that. So here we go. I am starting with step 1. Now, again, we just saw that you can get the instructions for a 2020, for a 2000 set online on Lego.com. I am giving you this number, 30578, and you can go to Lego.com and try to find it, right? Because all of the Lego sets that are published are on Lego.com. all of the commonly published Lego sets. There are a few that I'm kind of wondering if I would be able to get on the website. One of them was a holiday set that I also took a video of, and I will look for that video and post that link at this spot so that you can see what that looks like if you want to. So this begins, start with a 3x3 black plate and get a 2x2. There's actually two 2x2 plates with a connector. I don't know what the official name of this is. I will find an official name so that we can have a common language when we do this, right? So here we go. 2x2 plate with connectors. Next, I'm gonna get another 3x3 plate. So now we have two of them. And I'm gonna put it here, right? And then, oh, there's something wrong already. Oh, okay. There's something wrong already. Yeah. What is that? So we're looking for the part that looks like a hinge part, but I'm not seeing it in here. Is it in the back? Oh, here it is. Hinge part, right? And that goes on top also. I'm going to say it's on top. Okay. Step 3, turn it over, and we're going to use these parts. See this? So this will lend some curve, it looks like, to the bottom of our dog, right? Now you might say, wow, Trish, where are you going to find this in dark brown or black or white? Because, you know, that's a very specific part. Again, if you're trying to order parts, you order them on Bricklink, right? And so now, so I don't know what you would call that part. Lots of parts to look up names for. Here's a curved piece, 1x2 curved piece. And I'm going to put it on the bottom again, like that. And I get another curve. I'm very excited because I've been wanting to put this together for a long time, but I was waiting. I waited to do it right here with you. Okay. Next, we get a on the top. There's another plate, and we put it here. So we're sandwiching these hinge pieces in. And then in the middle one, we take a 1x2 plate, and we put it in here. Can you see that? So I'm going to show you from a few different angles. So we just added this plate here, and we added a 1x2. Uh-oh, this is a very important phone call. Hello, Paul. Yeah, I got a thing. I've got you set up on my phone. How are you? Oh, comments and things like that? Changes? No problem. Don't worry about it. Why don't you make your comments and then oh, actually I'm doing a live stream right now. No, 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 no. It's okay. But can I call you back at the end of the hour? Well, or I could swing by your house earlier and pick it up. Oh, sure. No, 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 no. That's what we do. That's why we do reviews. All right, super. I will talk to you soon. Um, Thanks for calling. Okay. Okay, and Paul, I'm actually doing some revisions, some clarifications based on things that we had talked about already. So we might need to go through it one more time anyway. So I just want to prepare you for that. That's okay, right? Isn't it? Okay, super. Because we want to make sure we get it as clean as we can. Okay. I'll give you a call before, like once I'm done here, and then we'll meet on Tuesday. Okay? Next week, Tuesday. Super. No, I do this over and over again. I live on the computer doing these things. All right. All right. Thanks. Okay. Take care. Bye. Oh my gosh, you might say like, "Oh, she made me listen to her whole conversation," but that was somebody really important. It was somebody I'm working with to write his life story in an abbreviated form, and we are going to make comic books and scenes out of it. So I hope you can join me for that too. So everything will connect in the end. All right, so here we are. Going back to this. Oh, hopefully I can find you. Are you still there? Are you still recording? Okay, still streaming. All right, we did step 4, and now we are going to do step 5, which is to add these on the other end, right? Okay, so I think we're making the torso of the dog, of the GSD. This goes in the center. Yep, right there. And then we have these curves up here. Okay. Okay. Then we are going to get these wedges. They call them cheese pieces. And we put them at the corners here. Okay. Okay. Then we get a 1x2 with one stud on top. Here it is. 1x2 black with one stud on top. And it goes in the back by on the side with the gray one. And then we get a 1x2 with the clip. Oh, I think it's called with clip. 1x2 with clip. I think clip is a lot better than a little hooky thing. Okay, great, right? So this is what it looks like now. Okay, next we're going to start with another piece, and we've got these 1x2 curved plates with 1x2 plates with rounded edges and open studs. Okay, I sure hope that's the name of that thing. And then we're going to put one of these on one end, and then we're going to put another one on the other end, right? And then we put a 1x4 tile on top, right? And we put a 1x1 with a clip at one end. Oop, yeah. And then a 1x1 dome. I don't know what they call that. I'll call it a dome for now. So that is like the doggy's paw. So here it is. Cute, super cute. Okay. So that's the front paw. And this is the front of the puppy. So we are going to put its first paw on. That's what it looks like. Oh my God, it's starting to look like my caddy. Okay, then we do it again. Because the dog has two paws in the front. So we're going to get one of these. And then we're going to put, this is where I might find that I'm not able to actually execute this session because maybe it's too hard for me to find alternative part colors or something to share with you so that you can build your own Jeremy. But for right now, I'm just trying, right? So we will see. Okay. Ta-da. Oh my gosh, she's looking cute already. Now I think one of these days, maybe next time we do this, we're going to have to look at the anatomy of the dog because, the dogs have their ankles are in funny places, right? And their wrists, they do like this instead of like this. So their feet are not like feet, they like curve backwards because the lengths of the bones are all different. All right, there we are. 2 legs on our puppy. Okay, now we're going to do the back leg. So we get one of these again, right? It's a 1x4 with, I don't know what to call this. Why don't you look it up? Maybe we'll have a quiz next time. What do you call this? Okay, I'm going to get these 1x2s with a hinge piece. And then I'm going to get 1x2 with a hinge piece. So it's like this. Okay, perfect. And then we add a little curve with this color. And then we add another clip, 1x1 clip. And then it gets a little curved piece on it. With these small pieces, I totally don't want to lose them. Okay, here we go. Oh, it is 54:38. We are getting close to being done. So here's my plan, and I hope it doesn't upset you. If I am not done, we will pick up tomorrow. But, we got 5 minutes. I think that I can finish the rest of this, right? And then you'll know how long it actually takes to finish this model, because you will have seen it live in person. Click. Click. So in case you're wondering, will my little one be able to do it? The answer will be possibly yes. Most of it is always finding the parts, right? Now that I've said that, where is the part? We need the 10 one. Oh, here it is. Right, finding the parts. That's the parent's job. Find the parts. I have kids all the time. They say, "Oh, can you help me find the parts?" And I'm like, "Hey, that's your job." But I help them anyway because I want them to get along also. Depends on what I'm doing, right? So here's the last leg. Woohoo! 4 legs to my Jeremy. He can stand up, but he still needs a head. Ooh, super cute, super cute, super cute. Okay, now we're going to build. Okay, 1x2 with 2 clips. And then we get these curved pieces for underneath. And then we get another curved piece for underneath. And then we get a 1x2 on top. And a 2x2 with a curve. Right? Okay, so this is it. And then this gets to be, this goes on this. Uh-oh. And here's where I discover that I have put my legs on incorrectly. So what I thought was the front of the dog is actually the back of the dog. So I'm going to turn that around. Hey, it happens, right? And then this goes this way. Okay, great. So now we've got his neck. And now we're going to work to build his head. So we get this. And we get this. Oh, we get a 1x2. With 2 studs. And then we get this piece, which is 1x2 with studs, 2 studs on top and 2 studs on the side, right? And then these pieces, which are really nice, a 1x1 with studs on 2 sides, with studs on the top and on the side. Let me make sure that I'm doing this right. Yep. And then here we go again. Okay. Then we get our little domes, for want of a better word. 2 of them. I'll show you what this looks like now. So I'm on step 4 of creating this head. Okay. Okay, so now we lay it down this way and we put these So these are our little curved pieces. So these become ears. Rounded edges, I mean. And then this one. Great, super. And then this one. There we go. Okay, and on the top of these, we've got these little pieces. It's almost like 1 by 1.5. Ah! Curve. Okay, and one more. Oh, we're over a minute. Okay, we're over an hour. I'm going to finish this because I really hate to not. Okay, so this goes this way. And then now we put, there's a piece that we're missing. Okay, we need to put the eyes. But there's a missing piece. Oh, here it is. 1 by 2 with one stud. And what that does is it allows us to put the snout on. The snout looks like a little hat. I suspect that it is a little hat in some situations. Oh my God, so cute. Oh my goodness, so cute. Wowie kazowie. And then here we go. And then it goes right here. Wow, look at this guy. Okay, but wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. He has a tongue. So to make his tongue, here, put the tongue piece on. And put a little 1 by 1 black round. And then add it to, oh, it goes, hinges onto the center there. Ooh, super cute, super cute. Oh, and a tail. So one of these, one of these, one of these, and then tail piece, and a little wedge. Okay, so this is our tail, and it goes right here in this clip. So lots of clips. Look at this super German Shepherd dog. Now I want to ask you, does your German Shepherd dog look like this? I'm going to have a picture of my Chowdy. If you can't wait till tomorrow, go to Chowder GSD and look at his videos, and that will be it. But anyway, so this is it for today. Join me tomorrow for another live stream session. And so cute, super cute, super cute. Thank you. Thanks for joining.